Hello everybody, hope you're having a wonderful day today. Guys, it has been so long since I have filmed for y'all. I have missed it. As many of you know, there's this horrible thing called Hurricane Harvey, and I live in Houston, which is one of the areas that was greatly affected by it. I have had my mind just completely elsewhere for the past few weeks. It has been stressful. Stressful is a under exaggeration for what I was feeling at the time. I hope all of you guys who are in Houston and Rockport and all the areas who were affected by the hurricane stayed safe, and your family and loved ones were safe. I wish the best for all of you guys. But anyway, it feels so nice to sit here in front of the camera now and kind of take my mind off of everything and all of that horrible stuff. So I'm so happy to be back here. So today I'm going to be doing a favorites video, and these are some of my favorite things from the month of August, and I'm including a bit of July as well, since August kind of sucked for a while there. So if you want to know what I've been reaching for a lot lately, then keep on watching and I will show you. All right, let's get into this stuff. So I'm going to start off by showing you guys some of these items that have my absolute favorite scent in the world in them. And these are some items by Sol de Janeiro. So I'm absolutely obsessed with the scent of the Boom Boom Cream. So I was so happy when they sent me this right here, which is their shower gel. It's the Brazilian Foreplay Moisturizing Shower Cream Gel. And this smells exactly like the Boom Boom Cream. Oh my gosh, guys. Oh, I can't get enough of it. It says it is infused with their Brazilian beauty blend of nourishing cupuaçu butter. Correct me if I'm saying that wrong. Antioxidant superpower acai and skin conditioning coconut oil. It is scented with the delicious pistachio caramel fragrance. That's what it is. It's apparently pistachio caramel fragrance. So aside from this smelling absolutely amazing, it also just feels so nice whenever I use it. It's really creamy and moisturizing, and also has a really nice lather to it. It just feels like I am really spoiling myself whenever I use this, whenever I bathe. So this right here is one of my favorite shower gels. After I get out of the shower, I love slathering myself with the Brazilian Boom Boom Cream. So this cream, I'm very picky about my lotions and moisturizers and stuff. I don't know, I have this weird thing where if my skin is dry, I freak out and I have to have lotion now. And there are some creams that don't really moisturize as well as I like, and this is not one of them. This one moisturizes great. It smells amazing. I will stop raving about the smell now because y'all have heard me say that enough. It smells amazing. And it feels real good on, and it leaves your skin looking so beautiful. It has like these little micro sparkles all over in it, which is, they're not overpowering or anything. So it's pretty subtle, but if you go and walk out in the sunlight and you look, it's like you have highlighter on. It just looks really nice. I cannot even tell you how many compliments I've received whenever I wear this. It just, you know, other people love the smell too, I guess. Favorite cream, hands down. But look, it is sad times in my life because look at this. I am just scraping on by. I am trying to make this last as long as it can possibly last. And on days whenever I don't use the cream, I like spritzing this on me, and this is the Brazilian Crush Body Fragrance Mist. Once again, same fragrance, so obviously I like smelling like this stuff. So whenever I don't use that cream, most days I will spray myself with this. And it's just, I think this scent is the absolute perfect summer scent. I use it year round because it's just so delicious to me. But whenever I smell it, it reminds me of just being at the beach with beautiful blue water and palm trees and the sound of the waves and the sun beating down on me, and it's just really gives me those beachy vibes, so I love it. But anyway, I was so excited whenever I saw that they had this body mist. I ran out to the store and I got it immediately because I just needed it that badly in my life. So anyway, those three items right there are some of my absolute favorites. Cannot get enough of that smell, guys. I'm telling you, if you haven't smelled it, you gotta go smell it. Since we're on the topic of scents, whatever. Here's another one that I really have been enjoying lately. It's by Juliette Has a Gun, and it's the Not a Perfume spray. It's really interesting. It's called Not a Perfume because there's only one note to it. What are they doing? It's hypoallergenic and ideal for those who don't normally wear perfume. It's composed of a single note called cetilox, which is usually used in perfumery as a base note. It's in the woody and earthy fragrance family, and the scent type is like warm woods, it says. Fun fact, that cetilox stuff, or however you pronounce it, is actually synthetic ambergris. Is that how you say it? Anyway, do any of you guys know what that is? It's a solid, waxy, flammable substance of a dull gray or blackish color produced in the digestive system of sperm whales. Freshly produced ambergris has a marine fecal odor. However, as it ages, it acquires a sweet, earthy scent. But yeah, this is the synthetic version of that. So apparently I love the after smell of sperm whale digestion gunk. I'm really making this sound real nice, aren't I? No, but really, go smell it. But in the reviews, it's really interesting. There are a lot of people who love it, which obviously they do if it's like constantly sold out here. But then there's some people who seem to just despise it. Anyway, I'm one of those who loves it. Go give it an old snifferoo and tell me what you think about it. I want to know. Anyway, I thought that was interesting. Sorry if I grossed any of you guys out. Next on my list, I'm sorry, I'm just realizing how dirty this looks, and I apologize because I can't stand to see dirty things. I'm sorry for making you look at it. It's the Sephora Pro Warm Palette. These pans are huge, and it has a lot of shades, and they work surprisingly well. I was kind of iffy going into it, which I feel kind of bad about, but that's the truth. And I think there are only like 1 or 2 shades in here, if I remember correctly, that are kind of and the rest of them are just amazing. And I love warm palettes. I love warm colors. I either go for like really colorful or warm stuff, and just look at all of this warmth in there. And I just really like the matte to shimmer ratio. Like, you have some shimmers in here, but you also have a whole bunch of mattes to choose from, which I think is important because I like using mattes in my crease and my brow bone and stuff. So I guess I use mattes more than shimmers. I like using shimmers on my lid. So I don't know, I just really like the way that this palette is put together and the different choices. I also ran out and got the editorial palette, but out of the 2 of them, this one's definitely my favorite. So if you guys have been keeping up with my recent videos, you may have seen that I did a review over the Givenchy Photo Perfection Fluid Foundation, and this stuff right here is amazing. It is amazing. This, I can tell you, is my favorite foundation that I have ever used. Ever. And this foundation is a natural finish, so if you're looking for like a full coverage, something to really cover stuff up, this probably will not make the cut for you. But if you're looking for a natural finish that looks like your skin but flawless, then this is it. It just feels so good on the skin, and it makes it look so beautiful, and it looks like I'm not wearing anything. But yeah, if y'all want like a full in-depth review to see how it applied and how it lasted throughout the day and all that, boop, the little thing pops up right there, and you can go check that out. But yeah, this is so beautiful. It's not what I'm wearing today. I'm trying to test out this other stuff right now, but I can tell you, looks good. A little while back, I had heard about the Lancome Matte Shaker lipsticks, and I was really intrigued by the whole concept. I don't know, just like the whole shape of the tube is different, the way that it applies, the applicator, I don't know, just everything about it is so different from what I'm used to. So I was really interested in trying it out. So Lancome sent one to me, and I was so excited I got to try it because I love it. It's really cool. What you do is you get this and you give it a good shake, and then whenever you open it up, it has pretty much the perfect amount to apply onto your lips. And it has this little cushion which looks like it would be difficult to use, but it's really not, and it's really comfortable. So you apply it onto your lips, and it leaves a pretty thin layer of liquid lipstick. The cool thing about this is that it's buildable without, you know, with some liquid lipsticks you try and build it and it gets crumbly and gross and feels gross and looks gross. Not with this stuff. It feels so thin and comfortable on my lips. It almost feels like a stain to me. So this is really cool. So I sent this Kevyn Aucoin Neo Limelight highlighter, and as soon as I took it out of the package, I was like, man, this stuff right here is luxury. Like, it comes in this pouch and it's all soft and velvety. This is just so beautiful as well. I'm somebody who really appreciates packaging and just the effort putting into making things look just really nice. So I really appreciate the packaging and how it came in that pouch and stuff. And then as for the highlighter itself, it is just gorgeous. You have 3 different colors here within one highlighter, which I think is really neat. Even though that looks dark purple in the pan, it's really not that dark. You put it on and it just really has like this iridescent shift to it. It kind of reminds me of like the whole unicorn makeup craze that was going on for a while. Also, if you're feeling a little adventurous, you can also mix all the colors together to create a different highlight. But this, I love it. It's such a beautiful highlighter, and it's not, I just love Kevyn Aucoin's highlighters because they just have such a perfect finish. They don't bring out the bad texture in my skin. It just looks like a beautiful glow coming from within my skin, if that makes sense, rather than just shine or glitter resting on top of my skin. Does that make sense? It just seems like it's part of me, and I really like that. I also have his Candlelight powder highlighter, and that's one of my favorites that I reach for most often. So yeah, these I just love them so much. And another way that I like to use this highlighter is, since it comes with 3 right here, I like using this kind of as a highlight on my eyes, and then the middle shade as the lid color, and then the purple as the crease color. And then another way I like to use it is that sometimes I like putting on black liquid lipstick and dusting some of this on top, and it kind of gives it this effect right here, almost that effect. It just gives it this cool iridescent shade, and it completely transforms the black liquid lipstick. So I like using this in a whole bunch of different ways. I'm planning on making a tutorial soon using this baby right here so you can see it in action, because it's so beautiful. I want to show you guys what it looks like. I saw these right here and I had to have them. For those of you who don't know, I mean, you can probably tell from my wall here, like that's not my husband's stuff back there. That's all my stuff. I'm the nerd here in the family. But Wonder Woman. Luxie Beauty paired up with Wonder Woman, and they did some Wonder Woman brushes. So I hesitated for like a day or two, but I just kept thinking about it. I was like, I need this. These are the perfect brushes for me. I need them. I need them. I can't not have them. So obviously I had to get them. It comes with a set of 5 brushes right here, and it also comes with a mirror, which I don't have. There you go, here's the mirror. Isn't that cute? Sorry, they're not clean right now. I just used them today, but I like using this for my highlight. It's just the perfect width. I like using this one right here for cream contour. Use that for my forehead, and then it also can get into this area real good. I like how dense the brush is because I feel it really blends well whenever I'm trying to blend out the cream contour. I've not been using my beauty blenders as much lately because I've been using this right here to do my foundation. It doesn't leave my foundation looking too heavy. I like when my foundation just looks like my skin. So whenever I put this on, it covers my face, yet it smooths it out to where it just, it's not just foundation resting on top of my face look, it's like my skin look. So I like using this brush a lot. The packaging of this stuff is just top notch. This is quality. It has a nice heft to it. It's not too heavy, it's not too light. They just feel like quality, look like quality, work like quality. So these are quality brushes. They're great. I love them so much. The last makeup item that I have for you guys today is the Kat Von D Shade and Light Cream Contour Palette. That's actually what I use to contour today. Whenever I first heard about it, I was kind of scared. I didn't know if I was gonna buy it or not, because I don't know, the idea of cream contours for some reason kind of scared me a bit. So by the time this came out, I was actually really looking forward to it, and I got it. And guys, this stuff works so well. It's really creamy and it's very pigmented, but at the same time it blends out so easily. That was always my fear, that just slathering cream, I know you're not supposed to slather it, choice of words here, just the idea of putting cream on the face and then it just sounded scarier and more difficult to me than working with powders does. I guess since I'm so used to working with blush, highlight, eyeshadow, pretty much everything I use on my face is dry aside from foundation. So the idea of, you know, kind of using a different medium to do stuff on my face was scary, but I like it a lot more. So much more. It makes it so much easier. I don't know why I was scared about it. These are beautiful. They are pigmented, they are creamy. I love them. I love them, love them, love them. Wardrobe change. So yeah, I had dinner last night and then I went to lay down and I accidentally fell asleep and my makeup got all wonky, so I had to film the next day here. I decided to use a couple of things that I mentioned earlier on my face. I'm wearing the Givenchy foundation that I mentioned earlier, and then on my lips I'm wearing that Lancome shaker lipstick that I also mentioned, so y'all can kind of see, you know, what it looks like on. But anyway, done with the beauty stuff. Now let's get into my, I guess, kind of nerdy stuff here. And this right here kept me sane while it was raining during the hurricane and we were flooded in and could not leave the house. This right here was the perfect game to be stranded with. This one is called Horizon Zero Dawn, and it is just such a good game. Just everything about it is so good. It is so beautiful. The scenery and the people in it look amazing. Just everything in it looks so good. Also, the storyline was really cool. I don't know what to say about this without giving too much of it away, but basically you play as this girl. She's really awesome. It's so cool to be able to play as a strong, awesome lady in a video game, so you get to in this one. It's thousands of years into the future here on Earth, and now there are all these huge scary machines roaming Earth, and they're kind of taking over everything. And so you have all these machines that you have to worry about, and you have to collect pieces from them, so you have to hunt them and all that. So early on into the game you find out that she's like on a quest to prove herself to be worthy of being recognized and part of the community. It's like you find so much out as the story progresses. So that's where it kind of starts off from, and then it just gets more and more and more intense. And by the end of it, you're just like, wow, this is really, really awesome. It's a really cool game. If you're a gamer, I suggest playing this one. All right guys, lastly in my favorites video, I just have to show you guys my collection of these mugs or cups, or I don't even know what to call them. They're called Geeky Tikis. That's what I'll call them. So these are called Geeky Tiki by Beeline Creative, and it's just, they have so many different lines of these. There's Marvel, they have Star Wars, they also have like horror movie creatures, they have Star Trek if I remember correctly. They just have all kinds of awesome stuff, and they're all like in this tiki style. I love it so much. So these are made out of ceramic, by the way. This one right here is Groot. And I have the Loot Crate Marvel subscription, and they sent Yondu in that one. I was super excited about that. If you guys have not seen Guardians of the Galaxy 2, well, even in the first one I thought Yondu was awesome, but especially in number 2, his awesomeness just really shined through. And his arrow that he controls, man, I'll be scared. But anyway, yes, there is the Yondu one. And then my favorite, it's kind of ridiculous. I actually pre-ordered it a while back. It was my first ever Geeky Tiki, and I did not realize how huge it was. This is Jabba the Hutt, and I think it's about 41 ounces. So this thing is huge. Let's just look at it compared to the normal size one right there. Yeah, this one can carry a lot of liquids in it. And, you know, I just thought I had to have it. Look at his little tongue hanging out. And he came in a set with little Salacious Crumb right here. I mean, how could they not come in a set? But anyway, I thought it was absolutely hilarious, and I love these so much. I'm trying to grow my collection of Geeky Tikis. My goal in the future is to have nothing but these as my drinkware and get rid of all my other cups and glasses and stuff. Well, most of them that I don't have a connection with. But anyway, yeah, these things are awesome. That is it for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. I missed you guys so much. It feels so good to be back here filming and doing something that makes me happy. But anyway, guys, I want to hear from you now. Did you see anything that you love in my video here? And if not, I want to know some of the things that you've been loving lately. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please thumbs up. Please subscribe if you've not already. And until next time, guys, goodbye.